All right, let's double check and make sure our sound is good. And then, let's see. Can I hear myself? Perfect. All right. Cool. Let's get some links sent out here and we will get to cooking a little bit and we'll walk through some of the updates that you guys will be able to see. So let's go here and kind of like that position right there. We'll take a shot at it really quick while we get the links sent out. Okay, up 40, down 20. Let's see what this one turns into. It's not been a bad trade. But let's see. I kind of think price is going to pop here and run, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. This would be a bad start to our live. All right. We'll take negative $40 on that one. That's weird. All right. Well, first trade down. Good to get that one out. Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Brennan. Let's go. Let's go. Happy to have you guys. Share the link and let's go to channel. All right. That should do it, and we should be ready to rock and roll. Let's go. What's up, Ty? Okay. Let's get after it. Let's get after it. Happy to have everybody here watching and tuning in. All right, so let's look at some of the updates really fast. I kind of like along up here, but I'm gonna wait. Um, the buyers versus sellers. I'm gonna change this to middle right just for a second so you guys can see it a little bit better. But here is the update. I haven't fully released it yet, but there it is. So let's see if we can kind of zoom in on this a little bit. Now, off to the right here, it has average red streak 2.55, average green streak of 2.68. Okay, and we're measuring the previous 10 candles right now. I'm going to try to find the balance there. But essentially, we're going to measure the average amount of candles that occur in a row to help give us some more context and clues as to what price is trying to do. Okay, so here we've got an uptrend, and our meter, or rather our chart, says that it's a little bit more favorable to go long right now than short. We have a few more on average candles that occur. I'm going to go short here if I can pull up here. Let's go sell right there. This one might get away from me pretty fast if this isn't going to be coming down. So we'll wait and watch. Up 40, down 140. Let's give it a second here. Okay, there's 120, there's 220, there's 140, 200. We'll take 240 on that one and be patient to see what this next move wants to give us. Now, like I was explaining before, and that puts us up a little 135. There we go. All right, so average green streak equals 2.68, average red streak equals 2.55. So very similar to what I was saying yesterday, we are counting essentially how many candles in a row we're expecting to get. And obviously, if one's higher than the other, we're expecting to get a little bit more of this to be the right answer than not. So in this case, average green candle is 2.68, average red candle is 2.55. So I'm expecting more longs than shorts. I'm also expecting this to be more of an uptrend, which we kind of have right here. All right. So we'll see as the day progresses how these numbers change and move, but really good. Now, the other thing that I've been working on that some of you guys have seen is, and this is all kind of nonsense right here, so we can come back and be patient, is swinging some stocks here. So here's the paper trading account that I've got open here, just kind of tinkering with it. And today we're up 2,300 bucks, 2,342 on a couple positions that we had. Now I made a video on this and I'll post it later today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow if I had to guess, on what positions they were and how it worked out. But essentially, this is nice. Let's see if we can get price to push up a little bit higher here. I kind of want the price to get up to 305 off there, so I thought. Let's see. See if we can get a pullback here a bit, and then we'll go. If not, we can't. We won't. We wait rather. Okay, so kind of a dud right there. Actually, I'm going to check one thing before we go. Let's get out of that. Let's go Forex Factory. I think, yes, we have FedPal meeting today. We have the meeting today rather, and we have the rates that we're going to get. So at 1 o'clock our time, we're going to get these numbers, Central Time, 2 o'clock Eastern. We're expecting a 25-point rate cut. Now, what that means for the market is really who knows. It's supposed to be good for the economy. Anytime you get interest rates to come down, that actually spurs economic activity, as it is cheaper to get a loan, which means you can take a little bit more risk. If it's cheap to get money, like at 2% or 3%, or even 4.5%, and you can make 5% on top of that, essentially you've got free money right there. There's some arbitrage. So if the rates come down, typically that's good for the market. What could be tricky is if the Fed, if Jay Powell says something like rate hikes could still be on the table. So we could see the market roll up and then punch down. That could be ugly. Or if the Fed says, we like where we're going and we could see rate cuts into 25, then the market could just take off and we could be at new all-time highs. So we'll keep an eye on, that's at 1 o'clock. We won't be trading at that time, but we'll keep an eye on it because that could really impact some of the trades we want to take. But back to swinging some stocks here. One of the reasons for this was I thought that with this new box right here, let's just pick one. So one of the stocks that I swung was MSTR. I swung actually puts on this thing, and here's the 4-hour chart. Okay, I swung puts, and here's exactly where price got. Now let's just look at this really fast. Here's our 4-hour chart again. We had price up here. I saw this candle. I thought price would settle somewhere down here, and it's exactly where it got. Now the chart gives us an average of 2.8 candles in a row. It's almost 3. And then if we get green candles, we typically get 3 in a row as well at 2.7, so just under. So I looked at this, and I didn't have the update till late last night, but I looked at this and said, okay, this is going to be pretty easy. If this thing just moves the way I think it's going to move, then we should get price to settle at this 370 level or so. And that's kind of what we got. Let's do the other one, Palantir, PLTR. Same thing. I swung calls on this one. Now, this trade I got out of up here, this is actually a really good trade. I think this was MSTR was my best one, I think. No, NVIDIA was. This is the second best one. This one, they were all pretty good. This one was third, I guess. In the video, I have it all. Doesn't matter. I don't think I have percentages right now. But I got up out of this one on this spot right here. Got out right here. This was the shakiest of the trades. I wasn't sure if I liked this one or not, but it did pop really high and then pull back for us. So we were able to get out and capture that. I kind of thought that going short up here made sense. We had sellers, and this candle's probably going to stay green, but a lot of sellers up here. So we'd probably have price settle somewhere down here. We'll see on that one. NVIDIA was the best one. This one I might have exited too early. No, I got out at the right time. So this one I bought calls down here, overnight calls right here. So calls at 130. I think my price was, we gapped up and ran to 134. I think it was up to 135 when I got out. That was my best trade of this set. So that was really good. And we went 4 for 5 for plus 2,300, but we ended up losing, is it DocuSign? I think it was. Docu, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, we ended up losing DocuSign, and we shouldn't have. Had we held on to this one a little longer, it would have moved in our favor. Maybe we would have broken even. I don't know. This thing really didn't do a whole lot, but it opened up down here, kind of sat, and I didn't want to. We were down 15%. It wasn't a big deal. We were already up and everything else, so I was like, yeah, I'll just get out of this one and close it out. This one could have been profitable though. So a bunch of good trades, but thinking about this, it's like we scalp on a 1-minute chart, and so I figured if I could just trade on a higher time frame, that we could use the same capital or similar sets of capital to make even more money using options, which ended up working out. I ended up making 2,300 bucks on about 10 minutes of analysis. Didn't take much. Like, okay, I see this position right here. Let's go long, buy buy an option or two, and there was that. So let's get back to our charts. But if you guys have questions, let me know. I'll put together some more content around this because I think it's really exciting. I think it's going to be something that we could all leverage and just make more money as we go on this trading journey together. But we'll use the predictive model to try and factor and match in or find the best spots for price. So we kind of have a melt up here. Now, I don't expect, today's going to be interesting because I don't expect a ton of movement before 2 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Central. So we'll see what the market wants to give us. We're going to be really patient here because it could be the case that we just don't get a ton of movement until that Fed meeting, which it kind of looks like price is trying to push its way up. And maybe we get ourselves some decent movement here. 1 year's down, 10 years up. So we'll see. We'll see. But we'll take a look at that. So if you guys have questions, let me know. But that's kind of where we are right now. As I'm thinking, maybe some swing trading we could have. Good morning, Ron. Good morning, Ron. I think we could maybe get some swing trading that could happen. Just a couple contracts or maybe $1,000 worth or so, and swing a few positions from time to time. That might give us some edge in the market and give us a chance to make some good money. So put that together. Option trading is gonna be a little different, obviously, than futures. I'm sure most of you have traded options in the past. It's different because you really can't use someone else's money to trade like you can with futures right now. So that's the only real setback I see. You probably need a couple $1,000 to play that game, and mostly just because you're probably going to lose at first, and so you need a little bit of wiggle room there. But I think just swinging options for an evening, for one night, I think could give us tremendous leverage. And for the amount of time that it would take for us to analyze it and take these trades, I think it'd be pretty much nothing. So we'll find our positions and continue to trade, and we'll figure out which deltas are going to be the best for us and which plays make sense for us. So if you guys have questions, again, let me know. Get it faked out big time. As soon as I get in, it goes short. I assume enter short, getting chopped up. Yeah, right now it's super freaking choppy. My first trade, I thought I made money. I did it. And the second trade, I ended up making a little bit of money. But not a whole lot's going on right now. It's kind of the case where maybe if we can get some consistency here, we could find ourselves a nice move. But I don't see anything just yet. Look at this down here. We kind of had the same thing, just back and like just trading blows. So we'll see on that. We'll see on that. What options are you looking at, Ron? We're gonna find out. We'll get in, since it's pretty choppy right now. We can get into some of that really quick. Maybe when the market opens up again, we can, as in it starts to move, we can play with it. All right, so here's kind of my list of things that I want to trade. The Qs, TQQQ, of course, as well, but primarily Tesla, Meta, NVIDIA, Palantir, AMD, Netflix, Google, Amazon, Roku, Zoom, DocuSign, Square, Coin. Now, if there are other stocks that are moving, like I think I saw one yesterday, NUKK, this thing is up. Look at this chart. It is unbelievable. A couple days ago, it was at $1, and now it's at 26. So I don't know what this is. This is how this thing traded for the most part. It's like a penny stock, and then it just explodes out of nowhere, and it's still going. So something like that, if that were to catch my eye, then like maybe we could trade it. But let's look at like a DocuSign or even like a Square. Like Square, this type of price action looks pretty good to me, where I would go short right here. I kind of like that. I wouldn't take this just yet, but essentially I want to look at like a higher time frame, so 4 hour or even the daily, to get an idea of what price is doing, right? And then from there, make a decision on what I want to see. This is pretty clear. Maybe we are bouncing from this low right here, but we're getting rejection at this high up here. So that's not a clear one. I'm not going to trade that. Zoom as well. I actually took this trade yesterday. I took a long right in here. I saw this candle, or maybe it was this candle, maybe it was this candle, one and two. I ended up closing this one out. I didn't swing this one. Probably should have. It made some money there. Um, what I'm looking for are the same trades as I would look for on a 1 minute chart. I'm just looking for them on a 4 hour chart. And so there's really no limit to the amount of stocks that we could trade or what we could do. We just have to find the right setups, if that makes sense. Thanks for doing this. Have to jump to a meeting. Have a great day. Absolutely, Misty, you as well. You have a great day yourself. Not a whole lot going on today on the future side. Let's get back to the charts really fast, and we'll keep going. That's not the chart, is it? 1 minute chart. Okay, so we're just chopping back and forth, so not a whole lot's going on. We'll see here. So still keeping an eye on this, but let's go to the 4 hour chart and let's go to NVIDIA really quick. So in a position like this, maybe an NVIDIA makes sense, maybe it doesn't. Ideally, I'd like to see like a buy/sell tag occur. I would like to see that, and then see what price wants to do. So this one doesn't make sense. This one doesn't make sense either yet. We have price that gets up here a bunch of times and then rejects. So like this could be a short, but I don't have a red candle yet. Now what I'm thinking is maybe the 4 hour, I'll add the 3 hour because the 3 hour might give us 3 candles for the day. Let me see. I think the 3 hour would give us 3 candles. Yeah, an 8:30, one 11:31, and then a 2:30. Yeah, the 3 hour might make the most sense. Potentially a swing, but I'll stick to the 4 for now. Point is that I probably, if I'm going to swing overnight, I'm going to use not the morning candle, but the next one to make those decisions. Here's AMD down here. So the average red streak is 2.8. Our green is 2.6. So I see this. We touched up here. I could see myself holding an AMD put. Now, this would be really attractive. So let's just go to the paper trading really quick and I'll show you how I would do this one. So AMD, and then what I would do, option chain, is where's the actual chain? There it is. Open that up. All right. So watch out. What I would do is I wouldn't trade the Friday one. I would trade next Friday. So the December 27th expiration, which would be right after Christmas. And then I would go probably, let's take a look at where delta is and probability in the money. So I'd probably sit, let's see, we're looking for puts though. All right, so it looks like open interest is really high here. Okay, volume's high. So I'd probably look at this 125. So, which is basically at the money right now. I'd probably look for this AMD put right here. So I would buy this thing at 310, and then let's see, we're looking at 300 bucks. So I'd probably buy 3 of these. So 330, I believe. Review the order. Actually, I'd probably buy 4 since that's just under 1,000. 1,200 bucks, and then I would send this order in. So I would go 1 strike out of the money on this one. I would buy at the ask price so I can get a fill. And then I'd probably just look at this and say, okay, I've got basically a 50-50 shot of this thing getting to the money. And it looks like it's headed that way. So this is a really good trade setup. We just have the Fed meeting in a couple hours, which could completely shift this entire thing. So none of these moves are going to make any sense if we get into them. But AMD is a great setup. We have price gets basically all the way up here and then pushes off back down. So I could see price getting to this 124, 123 level even potentially, but not right now. But I could see that. So that would be the setup there, if that makes sense. That'd be the setup. Let's look at for a couple other ones. We don't have any. Well, let's go back to NQ really quick, see if we can get price to open up. 1 hour. Okay. We're flattening out. Okay, so maybe we're kind of curling down now. Maybe. We'll see. See what we got here. Okay. I'm still tinkering with the actual amount of candles I want to count. Actually, let's go to like 5. What happens if we go to 5? So this is kind of I want to find the most accurate set of candles to count that we're going to give us the biggest edge. Maybe a little bit closer to like 5 is better. Like technically, I think this candle is going to go down, so this would be a short for me, short right here. But the math says that we're probably looking at just these 2 candles being the only ones, unless we get a different movement here than we've seen. So I'll be patient here, but I still, again, I think a short makes the most sense. The math says that we're probably not going to get this candle to be red. But again, I think this would be a short. So it's either the math or your gut, and you kind of have to choose between the two. So let's see. Let's see. Hopefully that answers, Ron, your question of how I'm looking at these. I don't know which ones I want yet. So at the end of, I'm thinking like the end of today, we'll have, so there's our shot right there. So the math says that there's 1.79 candles in a row, which basically is two, and the average green is 1.8. If it was 1.4, if it's 1.49 or less, then I would say that's going to be just one candle on average. But if it's 1.79 or 1.8 or 1.51, that's going to be two. I'm gonna round to two on that. So we're looking at basically two candles in a row on these moves, which is super choppy, right? Very, very, very choppy. So we'll see what this one turns into. Okay, so maybe there's one candle here. Okay, so maybe we're gonna come down and get to this level, this 289 level. Let's see. And we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Make sure you guys can still hear me okay and everything else. Cool. All right. Sorry for the echo. All right. So, I mean, it's just really hard to tell right now. Maybe this 289 level, which is 4 points away, ATR is at 9. So this is, I would say, more normal price action for that we've been seeing, even though it's really, really choppy. Um, I'm gonna make a small watch list for some swings, and let's see what happens here. All right, so we got price flying up right here. I don't know if I have much faith that it's going to continue to run past where it is. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. I could maybe see us having a long here and getting back to this 310 level or so. I actually kind of like that spot. I should have taken that trade. I liked it. I didn't. I just didn't believe in it enough. Should have taken that. That was a good trade. That was a really good one. Should have had that. Should have had that. All right, all right, all right. So let's see what we have here. Okay. All right. Okay, price is popping. Looks like we might not get a whole lot of movement though. Let's see. Let me know what questions you guys have. And if you think trading options or swinging options is of any interest to you, let me know. We'll talk through it. We'll talk through it. Okay, so here's price rejecting. Okay. So let's just be patient here and see. Not a whole lot going on right now. So let's see. I would like to see if we get anything, which again, I don't know that we necessarily are. Let's look at the five here. First off, let's go find where VWAP is. I have a feeling we're pretty close to it. So if we get everything else off the chart, which is like price dances at VWAP and then runs away, are we gonna get outside of this right here? Are we gonna break out of this little channel at any time? If we do, then great. If we don't, well, then we'll see. So here's our 5 minute. 5 minute looks decent, like we are maybe gonna pick up a little bit. So that's good. 10 minute as well looks okay. And the 15 minute looks like everything is pointing from this is our low at this 2210 level, And let me see, let me go to the daily really fast. I know we gapped up, but did we fill that gap? Almost. We almost filled that. Okay, we almost did. So 15-minute auto. Okay. So here's what we're seeing. So price basically bouncing between these deviation bands. Oops. So we'll let price chill out for a second and see. But I think we could get ourselves a position where we're maybe looking for some longs, but it's going to take a second. It's going to take a moment. I'm going to take it a second. Let's go back to so there's a sell tag, and there's our next move. So damn, that was fast, wasn't it? That happened really fast. Okay. We'll check back in a minute on this one. Let's go to, we looked at AMD already. Let's look at Netflix on a 4-hour chart for just a second. Let's see with this one. So this is a nice little push too. With options, we don't really want to see a bunch of wicks and a bunch of non-movement. We want to see big candles. We want to see huge candles. And so this one looks attractive, but it looks like it's just kind of bleeding down. In a slow grind on an option costs you money. You lose money every day. So don't know if I want to look for that. Here's Google as well. Not anything worth noting just yet. Amazon, Roku. Roku stinks. This looks really boring. Zoom. Zoom looks good. I actually sold out of Zoom and I should have held that one. That was really good. Square, no. Actually, Square looks decent. If we can get above that, maybe we have some room. Coin. Yeah, this one I probably could have held a little longer. This one would have worked out a little bit better. Look at the rate. The ratio is 2 to this 1.96. So we're kind of double our average here, which means we're probably gonna get a green candle coming up. We could get 2 of those in a row. That'd be sick for tomorrow. So we'll see. Tomorrow we should have a big day swinging because there's a lot of movement. All right, let's go to NQ and get back on the charts. Let's see. I'll look for some other stocks as well. If I can find a few that I like, then we'll look at that. I should add like Meta to this, I think. I didn't look at that one. Got nothing on the chart right now. Okay, Meta. So I would expect another green candle here. To be honest with you, I kind of expect the market to go long when we get the Fed meeting or we get the Fed announcement of rates. I do expect us to go long, but I don't want to trade on that because if I lose, then it would just be because I had a gut feeling and no other real. I was just playing the news, and that's not really something you want to do. So let's see. We're gonna see if we can get price to uncork a little bit. I don't know that we're gonna get that here right now. I want to. I hope we get it. I just don't know. I just have no idea. Got 8 of you guys watching. Really happy to have you guys here. If you have any questions, shout them out. Give me something to chat about because right now we got nothing. We got really real deal nothing going on. Although I would like something to happen. We just don't. Okay. That's weird. All right. Okay, got some more buyers. Okay. Maybe we have a long potential. Maybe. So let's see. So we get buyers to step in down here. We have sellers definitely up here. So now we're really trading between these two lines right there. There and here. And this is really what we're trading. So my guess is that we're going to get price to break out of this thing at some point. I want to keep a line at VWAP. Just to keep that, in mind. Because price will test and try and get to VWAP. It'll go back and forth. It'll violate. It will also get close and reverse really fast. So let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't know that this is anything worth trading. still at all not 100% sure just yet, so we'll have to wait. Okay. Give it some time and we'll see what we have here. And the action is crazy fast when you're in a trade right now. It is. It is. Even though the ATR is moderately low, everything is moving quite quick. Like we just saw, Ty, you mentioned that. Sometimes on TradingView, the data, like it just comes in like spurts, like every half second or every quarter second, whatever it is, which is why it jumps like that. On like Trade Evade, it slides a lot more, so it's easier to see. But we've seen a couple where there's just a new wick that shows up that you never had a chance to get in on. Um, really, really fascinating stuff. So gotta be nice and patient there. Let's see. All right, so definitely have some selling here. That's good. And it looks like we're gonna push to VWAP, which is great. So you know that was probably the opportunity to go short right there, if at all. Everybody in the world, yeah, it makes for terrible. It does, Ty. Everybody in the world knows where VWAP is, so not surprising we're going to get price to punch up right there. Um, it's like Bitcoin getting to 100K. It's like, yeah, we might as well just sell at 98K like everybody else. That's what we get here. So price gets close and then runs away. Let's see. Maybe we have a chance to get a long right here. Maybe this second half price action isn't looking too promising. Yeah, Ty, it really does. It makes for terrible fills. Makes for horrendous fills. Yesterday, I had a couple of those, and that's why, especially if you're executing on TradingView, it's really important to get out of your trades when you see that it's just not working out for you, when it's not working in your favor. Because if it starts to move opposite of you and pretty quick, sometimes it does, like you can really lose a lot. So let's see if we can get a pullback here. We go long. Okay, so price jumps up a little bit, pulls back a little bit. I like the long here. I just didn't get the fill I was looking for or the pullback I was looking for, but nice trade. Nice little 5-point move, 6-point move up. Yeah, pretty good. 6 points. It's not bad. That was a good move. We just didn't catch it. Okay. All right. See what we got here. This is really uninspiring. Now, if not to say if this continues, but like we have and we know that the Fed is meeting and that like most people are doing exactly what I'm telling you I'm going to do, which is not really take any big positions or take any sizable positions until it's about that time for the Fed to meet and give us their announcement. That looks like a decent entry potentially as well, but I don't know. We're getting about two candles before price reverses. So I don't know. We're gonna find out here. Okay, there's that candle. Gets to our wick high up here, pushes back. Let's see what we got. One thing that can be dangerous about trading the choppiness, that's nice. That could be a long right there. Yeah. Is sometimes these wicks are really large and that can be very difficult to manage. So let's be patient here. We get priced. We've seen this once before, which is right here. Gotta head out. Good luck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace, Ty. One thing that we've seen previously is right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles right here. Huge wick, huge wick, huge wick. All of these. Those are difficult to manage, especially if you get in like halfway down, price is still falling, and you're like trying to catch a falling knife. Very, very, very difficult to do. So let's see what this candle wants to give us right here. This downward move right here. Let's see what we got. Matter of fact, I need to. Okay. Sellers. I want to go sell right there. I just don't have the guts to do it. Yeah, that would have freaked me out. All right, so let's see if we can get buyers to build up here. Remember where we are as far as VWAP goes. VWAP's still pretty flat, but we do have some buyers stepping in here. This is good movement potentially. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little long position here. Now, my instant thought is that we're probably going to get a big pullback to the point where it's going to look like this is a dead move. But everything has been pointing to prices going up. So let's see what we get here. Let's see what we get. We need a decent pullback first. Decent pullback first. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. Okay. Maybe even try to erase this whole candle. I want to see a sizable something here. I think price is going to pop down here. I'm just not in love with this price action right now. It just isn't giving me any sort of confidence that we're going to take a really good trade and like it's going to launch. ATR is down at 9, so and it's still enough movement to make some damage, but to do some damage. But this just isn't nothing great about this trade right now. Nothing at all. Yeah. There it goes. So I'm gonna go. My chance. I'm gonna go sell right there, right here. Can I go sell? I might have saved me missing that click. Okay, we're up even. Man, this thing cannot keep up with how fast price is moving. Okay. I think we're kind of going to come down. I think we're going to get price down to about here. So about 6 points away, but we'll see what price wants to do. Price is holding, holding, holding. And this thing is just ugly. All right, let's see if we can get $80 on that one. We did. All right, so made some money on that trade. Choppy. It is quite choppy. I'm wondering why my numbers aren't updating here. I don't know why that is the case. I gotta work on that. My numbers aren't giving me like it should be updating almost every candle, and it's not. So we gotta go back and fix that. I don't know what that's about, but it's not working properly. We'll keep an eye on that one. All right. Well, that was really good that I got out of that trade, but really bad I didn't take this trade. Damn. All right. So we do know that we're getting about 2 candles per signal here, and on average we're getting a little bit more green candles in a row than we are red candles in a row. So that's good. Problem is I didn't take this trade. All right. So we know price is going up, which is good. We made some money. We haven't lost money yet on any of our trades, other than commissions. All right. That was price coming down. Let's go long right there. This is really aggressive. I'm thinking price is going to continue that movement. Price could easily pop all the way down here. So I'm being patient. There's 180, there's 260. Keep going. There we go, 320. 460. We'll take 380 on that one. Maybe a little bit more room to go on this one. Maybe we'll keep an eye on it. But we're up 570 for the day, so really good start. Could have been 1,000. Could have been 650 or so. ATR is starting to pick up a little bit, so we're back at about 10. So really good there. Starting off at least. So we're at 40. We've been live for 40 minutes already. Damn. All right. Okay. So we've got these 4 candles in a row. So price is really running. I'm expecting a short or a red candle to pop in here. Again, I don't know the size. I don't know when. I don't know how big, when it'll happen. But I do know we're gonna get one. We're not. Basically, price has been so choppy that we're not expecting too many of our green candles in a row or red candles in a row. So I do know that price is going to chop back. That's just what we've seen so far. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see. All right. So really, this is really nice. This is really nice right there. I love that. Sell tag, we're averaging about 2 red candles in a row. Boom, boom. There's our red candle. There's your chance to get in and sell back down. That would have been really aggressive of anyone to take. I didn't take it because partially wasn't looking, slash, I don't know if I would have ever believed in that move right there. But that looks really good. So you guys can see the data down here to the right, right here. I hate that my screen kind of gets in the way of that, or my tags, my crosshairs, but that's what we're averaging. Let's see. Here's prices top. I would like to see a nice pullback first and then go long. We are not going to get that. Price is not going to give us that. But look at our 5-minute. This is sweet. We have price just, trying to erase everything that was bad, and it's doing a decent job. Okay, price is up, looking good. A lot of green, a lot of green. This kind of feels like the market is expecting really good news from the Fed, and so we're like, when people say pricing it in, people are just trading ahead of that news, right? They're trying to beat the news to the punch, right? So sometimes when you see data that comes out and you know it's really positive and the market doesn't respond, it's kind of because everybody tried to beat it to the punch. Like the biggest example I could think of was when Bitcoin, the rumors were that it was going to be available in ETF form. Let's see if we can get a trade here first. I'll finish that story. Nope. 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 We're not going to chase that. 1 second here. But it was January of last year, I think it got announced. January or February. I remember specifically because I put out a tweet in June of 23, and this is at the beginning of this year. June of 23, I said Bitcoin's going to go to 100K in 24 months, and it got there, recently. But January of 2024, this year, I was on a plane headed to Mexico, headed to Cancun actually for a friend's wedding. And the news broke that morning, like before I got on my flight. And so I'm waiting for Bitcoin to just take off. Like it went from, in the year, it was like at 16K or so. I got in at 23,000 or so. And then by the time the news came out, it was at about 46 or so. So I was up pretty big already, up almost 2x, or maybe it was a little more than 2x. So I was up sizable, but I thought if when that news broke, it would just explode. It would just take off, and it didn't. And it was just one of those cases where everybody traded the news before the news happened. Then the news happened, and nothing really moved. We could see something like that today with the Fed meeting. We'll see. I do think price, no matter what happens, the Fed meeting is so important. It has been for forever. It's just more important now because inflation's high, slash the market could be in a recession, slash all these different factors. It's really important now. So the market's going to move regardless, but it looks like we're trying to factor in one of these moves. I mean, just look at the 15-minute chart. We are done done with the 90s. We're done with this bottom right here, right? We're done. We're exploding up. So we'll see. I was gonna say, if this candle's green, we got a chance at going long again. So let's see. What's my ATR sitting at? 9K and a quarter. We'll take that. Okay. We're looking for about 2 red candles in a row and 2 green candles in a row. So let's just see where that gets us and where that takes us. Really appreciate having all you guys on and live with me here. Wow, that's great. Wow. Let's see. Let us see. It's a big red candle right here. And, ooh, this looks juicy. All right. So maybe we have a short. I kind of think we're going to get buyers to step in here. Like if this next candle opens up red and goes red, I think we're going to end up going long on this one. So there it is. Let's see. Let's give it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna find a bottom right here. I think this is the bottom. I'm gonna call it and just see what price does. I think we're gonna rotate back up. I don't know if this candle is gonna be the one that does it. I think we're gonna rotate back up. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then I wasted an opportunity to take a really good trade. But I think we're gonna get price to bounce right in this level, reverse back up because we've seen this happen multiple times. There we go. And then maybe we can get price to get back up to here, which would then be the trade for us to take. Okay. So there's price. It doesn't get all the way to the level I said, but it's pretty freaking close. We got 20 more seconds, so anything could happen. But we've now seen this candle get green. And when we talk about getting in at the right time or getting in when the candle looks opposite or looks ugly, that's what I mean. When a candle opens up, so we have a seller's tag, big red candle, and then we get the opening, the next candle opens up. I think this is going to be a long. So I'm going to wait for this candle to finish out, but I think we're going to start moving back up here. Again, I could be wrong, but when the next candle opens and it goes in the same direction as the previous candle first, typically we're looking or waiting for that pullback. Typically, it doesn't always happen that way. This candle was perfect for that. This candle was the opposite. So this candle opens up green, then comes red. This one opens up red, goes green, then comes back red. This candle opened up a little bit green and then comes red. So ideally, whichever way it opens, we want to play opposite of that. All right, so there's that level. It runs clear through by about 3 points, which we're on a 1-minute chart, so we can let that slide. But if it continues to just crash down, maybe even to that 24 level, then maybe we're too high. Now ATR, the VWAP is all the way down here, so we're way away from the VWAP. All right, so price holds, I think, that level, but it's going to keep testing it though. It's going to keep testing that level. Let's see. Nope, it's gone. All right, so that level was not fictitious. Price did not. I thought price would hold here and run up. It didn't. Pulled back, ran straight down. We're going to find a bottom here at some point. There goes. Okay, so we got sellers stepping in and really pushing price down. This is great. This is really great. Let's wait, watch, and see. Okay, so there's a bounce. Looks more like a seller's bounce than a buyer's bounce, but we'll wait and see. Very good. All right. Okay. I'm looking for buys right here. Strong, strong, strong price movement. I'm looking for buys. Want to go long right there? I think my entry deserved a better fill than it got. It's okay. Okay, we're up 100 bucks. Up 180. Okay, we'll take $100 on that trade. We're up $700 on the day. You guys can see that right there. 700 bucks. All right, so good trading there. Oops. Okay. Could have held a little bit more, gotten a little bit more. That's one thing I do need to work on is holding my positions a little longer. I definitely would like to do that, capture a little more profit, but not bad, not bad at all. Super solid there. Okay, so that candle stunk, right? All right. So this is ugly price action, but we are getting something here. Oh, that's right. I need to do that. It's not a whole lot. Price is running up. Yeah, this is not updating the way it should be. So let me move it so you guys can see it better. Middle right. This should be updating almost every candle. And so we should get some new configurations just about every time a candle closes. And it is not doing that right now. So I got to go back and have that updated and edited because this is not what I wanted. It's close. It's actually really close. But it is not what I wanted. Let's see. Now, I consider this candle to be kind of like a red candle and this one to be a new green. This is an idea I have. I, I'm kind of interested in taking a long here. Let's see. So I need price to pull back deeply for me to be comfortable with this. Let's see. Not yet. I'm getting less and less confident about this trade. Shouldn't have been. Good trade. That's still profitable. All right. Okay, so it really crashed down on me, and I didn't like the way it looked. Now, here's kind of what I was thinking. It's like, let's say this candle was like it was red. It literally needed like any sort of pointage. It would have gone red. This would have had a seller's tag. This would have had a buyer's tag. This little pullback here, I'd be down on this trade now, big time, because I got in way up here. But this looks to me like it would continue to go up. It didn't, and that's why we have to trade the math. But um, yeah, really, really tough one right there. Whoa. All right, let's look for some shorts here. I need price to pop up first. Come on. If that's all we're gonna get, then I can't take that. There we go. That was better. That was all we got. That was damn. Okay. That was obvious. I thought I knew we'd get this. I just thought we'd get a little higher, but we didn't. We got maybe a point. What was that? We got 1 full point of a pullback. It's not terrible, I guess. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's see if we can get price to pop here. I think we're gonna get. We've seen so much support down here. I think we're gonna get price to really, really run up. I think we can get ourselves a nice short again. Let's see. Not a huge fan of what I just saw. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I like this. Sellers are stepping in at lower prices. Buyers are having to step in at higher prices. Um, I like this. Let's see. Everybody's having lower prices. Buyers having lower prices. Sellers having lower prices. Good thing we didn't go short. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I like the long there, and I hesitated, and I shouldn't have. I liked where we were. Dang, that would have been sweet. I mean, that's 5 points. That's a really good trade. That's a really good trade. Dang, you could have had that one and easily had it too. So this is the kind of range trading I like to do, or I like to see. Price up here pushes back, buyers up here step in, price gets up here, sells again, price gets down here, buyers again. We can anticipate sellers stepping in somewhere up here again and pushing price back down. So we'll be patient with that. Let's see. That was a really good trade. We shouldn't take it. That sucks. All right. Okay. Kind of the pullback I'm looking for. Yeah, I didn't like it. We're seeing two in a row, two in a row. Not a fan of this one. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Whoops. Hmm. I felt like I was slow to get in that one. Nice, Brendan. Nice work. Nice work on that. That's sick. Good trade. Really good. Nice. Really good. Yeah, it's ranging. We're back and forth. The thing about price when it ranges is that it's kind of easy to see. Um, Now look at this. We're seeing sellers, 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 and we get buyers, buyers, and buyers ever low. So maybe I don't. We're 9 points away so far. It could be less. I could see price getting up to here. I could really see price getting to like 36, and then coming back down to which look at these buy tags, buy tags, buy tags. This is very smooth price action. This is much better to trade. Much better. A lot better. So we'll see what we get here. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the live chat, or like the video rather. Helps the channel grow, and we are growing. We're at 400 subscribers now. Next goal is to get to 500, and we should be clear on our way there. I'm gonna go long right there. Okay. Entry wasn't great. Actually, it was really bad. Okay, we're down 20, up 20. There we go. Up 180, 200, 260. Dang, we'll take 80 bucks on that one, I think. Puts us at 765. Damn. Had a chance to get up 200. We didn't get the trade. This is so sellers are stepping in, and man, we're really pushing price down here. All right, so good trade there. We won. We just didn't win as much as we could have. At 200 bucks, I kind of felt like maybe we should be getting out of this one. All right, so sellers up here. So boom, 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 boom. Let's see what we get. Let us see what happens. Okay, not a huge fan just yet, so let's wait. Okay, so there we go. So that was easy to kind of see, I think. All right, so put some numbers down here. Oh, I need. All right, taking some notes. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I'm liking longs again. I know we were just in one. I like longs again. Let's see. I got price pushing up. I got buyers stepping in, stepping in, stepping in. So it kind of looks like we're done with. I had sellers accept a higher price than we did before, and so I kind of think we're ready to rock and roll back up here. Let's see where we what we get. This candle is looking shaky. As soon as I said it, it looks shaky. Let's see. Okay, there goes price. Let's see. All right, I like that. Waiting for a pullback here on this next candle, and then maybe we can go long. It's going to be a tight one. Okay, let's go buy right there. All right, 180. We'll take 240 on that one, and we could have had a lot more. All right, so we're up $900, almost $1,000. We're up $1,000 so far. 993. Oh man, okay. So we're at an hour in so far. Okay. Okay, an hour. Good. So we're seeing price nice and clear. That's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. So we're at 895. All right. Now, the reason I got out of this trade really fast, this was a good one, and I could have made way more than I did, could have made double probably, is this, or was it this candle right here? Or maybe it was this one I think right here. It went up really fast and then pulled back on me really fast. I didn't want to suffer the same fate, and I was wise to do what I did. Had I done what I did like 2 seconds later, I would have probably made 350 to 400 bucks on that one. So I'm not mad about it. It was still a really, really, really good trade. It just didn't happen the way that I wanted it to. And so that's how we ended up with what we got. So another really good trade, $1,000 this morning. Always a good morning when you get that. But let's see what we can continue to get here. Let's carry on. All right. Okay. Sellers over here, sellers over here, sellers over here. Let's see what price wants to do. Let's go sell right there. Ooh, bad fill. Good trade, bad fill. $100, 60. Wow. Okay, I think we're gonna take 260 on that. Yep, sure did. Okay, we're up $1,100 on the day. Prices, this thing is moving. I'm not sure if TradingView's data is keeping up at all. Um, what is that 104? It's this is not great um, as far as like the way price is moving. This is not a fantastic looking setup here at all. It, my P&L adjusted way faster than the candles do, which and I could have stayed in this thing, but it's like there's just no way to tell. I cannot tell what price is doing right now. Not in any real way. All right, so there's price slowly. Now, anytime price opens like that, it opens real slow. Going short there makes sense, but going long here can make sense too. Let's see if we can get higher here. Anytime price opens slowly like that, it's like we're gonna surprise you. We just don't know which way. And so it opens up slow, and then boom, it rocket ships up. So would have gotten a lot of people out of that one. Let's see if I was well, just following along. Great trades, thank you, sir. Good work, Brendan. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Um, so far we're following the rules and seeing where they get us, and it's been good. Like imagine making money on these chops right here, right? This is awesome. This is what we want to see. This is okay. I'm glad that's a buy tag because I think price wants to pop up here and then push back down. I'm happy that candle closed green because I think we have a chance to go lower here. Yeah. Right there is my level, and we'll see you later. Okay, so our initial theory that price was going to price in this Fed cut and race up for the day. Well, that theory is over because now we've got price saying this is our high recently, and now we're going to push back down. Now it could take a minute for price to figure out what it wants to do in full, but we're gonna give it a look here. Give it a look. Okay. Price pushing up. Kind of felt like that was that could have been the trade. I I'm not sure. We had buyers step in down here, right? This unfilled, and then we have price pushing back up here. I'm gonna chill on this one for just a second. I think I would rather sell than buy, but you never really know, and that's why I want to wait. Okay. 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 Whoa. Wow. Now VWAP gets back into question because we're pretty close now. If we get a pullback on this next candle, I think I want to go short. No pullback. I could see price getting like all the way to the VWAP and then jumping back up. I could see price pushing down that far. I really could on this one candle. Um, but I don't know. That's why I'm not taking the trade. But I could see it happening. Oh shoot! Sorry. Watch out. Okay. There it is. Again, yep, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now, I anticipate buyers immediately stepping in like we did over here and going. So I want to go long. That's not the way I like to trade, but I really do want to go long right here. Price touches VWAP. I'm gonna take a stab at it on this next candle. Maybe not because now it opened. I think we're gonna go short again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get price to pop. We could. I'm not going to take this trade. I really wanted it, but I don't like the way that's moving. And now it's moving the way I thought it would, but now it's too late. So we're going to wait. Now, here's the thing about VWAP is anytime we have price hovering around it, it's going to get really choppy because everybody's playing off VWAP. People are buying into it, they're selling into it, they're selling at it, they're buying at it, they're putting their limit orders at it. There all kinds of tricks are being played on price when it gets right here. Okay, so let's do this. Just re-update this. Okay. So see what we got. This candle stays green, and by miracle it would stay green. Then we're gonna get a red candle right after, I think. And I would go short right there. I would be quicker on that trigger. Let's see. Yeah, it's price. I wanted it. I didn't get enough of what I needed to take the trade, but I liked it. Underneath VWAP, we kind of retest VWAP, if you would. And now we're below. So we'll see where this wants to take us. Damn. Okay. Wow. Okay. So there goes price. Wow. Okay. Nice. Man. Okay. So I can't believe we didn't take advantage of any of this. I'm kind of upset about it. So VWAP's gone. Now we have we're looking at like some new prices here. Okay, so and VWAP, remember VWAP is up here. Keep that in mind. VWAP's at 300, at 22,300. Okay. New sell tag potentially. Price to pop. Oh, I can't believe I didn't take that. Let's see if we can get price to really roll up here. It's kind of looking like this up here would be that 94 level would be of interest. It's not going to get there, but that 94 level would be where I'd probably want my trade to enter. I'm at 95 actually. Let's see. Okay. We've seen this twice now. Okay, let's get rid of that. Wait, okay, so we got selling down here. I think we're gonna get some buying to step in up here. Hold on. And I think we're gonna get some more selling up. Whoa, never mind. All right. So no, we didn't. So I still liked selling. I thought we would get this candle to pop maybe down a little and then run up, and then we would get a red candle down, and then we continue our downtrend, but we didn't. Instead, we got one green candle, boom, continuation. So that's tricky because we've basically seen one green candle at a time. 1, 3, 1, here 1, and then 1 again. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at some higher time frames where we could find ourselves a point of support for price to kind of play off of. I'm looking at maybe this 68 level potentially. Looks pretty good. 15-minute. Oof, 15-minute looks great. We're coming down to 69 level potentially as well. And then we can bust all the way through to 46. Jeez. All right. Let's play this one. New candle. Wait for price. I don't know that we're going to get what we need on this one. These are easy sells though. All right. Well, we'll wait for price to settle itself down. And then we'll take some of these trades. What's the market up to? By market, I just mean a couple positions. All right, not bad. Okay. Looks like a lot of sellers are stepping into like this anticipation of the Fed meeting. So a lot of people, a lot of sellers really writing this back down, trying to get back to maybe some open prices. So like down here, 45 potentially, on futures at least. So we'll see. Whoops. ATR is picking up. So we got movement, we got some action. Okay, now we've really just seen one green candle in a row. I think this is going to go up here. I think, but I mean, I've been wrong this entire time. We haven't seen any sort of movement that would encourage me to think price is going to. All right. Yeah, this is really bothering me. Typically, what we get is not just red, green, red, green, red, green, like red, green, red. We typically get at least a couple in a row before we're able to take the next trade. Now, again, I'm up $1,100 in this account, and I only need about $360. We need about 380, $400 to capture and finish this eval out. Now, which that move could happen on any one of these candles. So I want to take the trade that I'm most sure about. And right now, I'm just not. Right now, I am simply not sure. Okay. If we're going to get every other, then this one should probably be green. But we'll wait. Okay. Just not seeing a lot right here. Nothing on VWAP really. Whole lot of nothing. Well, let's look at some other charts, or time frames rather. Okay, so maybe down to this 41. The low is this 22,211. That's 40, 50 points away. So that'd be pretty tough. Here's the 15-minute. It's hard to tell where these wicks are going to end up finishing out, but there's the 1 minute. Now, what's hard to trade regardless is when you don't get, in this case, we're looking for some shorts. We really don't get any like top wicks. Almost none of these candles have that, which means that buyers are just stepping in and pushing price straight down. Like we are not getting like anything that resembles like indecision at all, which is great because the market now knows where it wants to go. Wow, thought that would be a support. Let's get that off the chart. I don't think it is. Let's see. Hold on. Actually, hold on. If we slide, my level's that's 4 points away. If we slide 4 points, I'm okay. I guess maybe this level could be something. I don't know. Maybe it's not. We'll have to just wait. I thought this little double touch right here would be. Maybe sellers are going to try to push past some stop limits and try to keep going. But man, we're not getting anything. This is a beautiful, beautiful set of candles. But to me, there just hasn't been a chance for me to really get in other than this candle right here. But I thought we were at a bottom. Do you know what I mean? I thought we were at a bottom. I'm waiting for one of these candles to just push straight up. That's what I'm waiting for. Then I can play and say, okay, I've got a bottom, I've got a top. Let's play off of that, right? We could get price back up to here. We could get price back down to here. Like I want a big candle up so that we can find ourselves really just an idea of where price wants to be. Okay, we need a way for price to do some discovery. So we're trending down. This is actually really beautiful though. Anyway, price basically we get. Let's ignore. I'm not going to take a long on this candle, so it doesn't matter. We're going to wait. Please stay green though. We basically just get price melting down here. We get sideways up here. We get sideways up over here, up here, sideways down, right? So really, really clean price action, clean chart. Question is like, where does price want to bounce and go? Because I'm not seeing what it's seeing just yet. Okay, there we go. So there is some movement up. Okay. Good. Good, good. Okay. So we got a nice little look here. A great look, actually. Remember, we're up 1,100 bucks, and so we really want to take us some solid trades here and just be patient. But okay. Is that our top? Is that the top that we're going to get to? Let's see. If so, that's fine. If so, that's fine. But let's let price settle down first. And it looks like this is our bottom, maybe. It doesn't look like a very strong bottom, but it looks like it's something for now. That's all we got. See if we can get price to push up a little higher. I would like to see price get higher because then the larger this range is between the most recent high on a green candle and the low, the more like space we have to play. That's what I'm looking for here, is to have some space. So let's see. Let us see. Happy to have everybody watching. If you haven't already, make sure you like the live stream and or subscribe if you haven't. Happy to have you guys here. All right, let's see what we have though. Okay. Okay, good green candle. Let's see if we can continue to build up here. I think this is our resistance, but it doesn't have to be. I'd like it to be higher. Let's see. Good, good, good. Okay, so now there we go. Now we're getting something. We'll keep that bottom in there. Oops. There we go. Keep that bottom in there. Let's see if we can find a new top. Maybe this right here at 282. if this is the case, then if we get a red candle, we're probably not going to erase this entire move with one candle. That's 40 points, but 30-ish points. But we could now like look for some longs in here. We could look for some shorts. I like this movement a lot better. This is more predictable. This is going to help us stay on the right side of the move here. Okay, so price is still either way. I don't if price reverses and closes up this entire thing. Well, I'll take longs. I'm not opposed to that. What I am opposed to is just chasing this thing because I think it's going to go up. All right, so there's the level that I thought it would stop at. We're not, so I guess maybe this one could be. Just let price kind of sit down and relax. I'll be honest with you, I didn't think we would get, after I saw this candle and this, I didn't think we would get this movement. So very nice that we did. Very, very nice that we did. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay. All right, maybe a red candle right here. If that's the case, then maybe we could definitely find ourselves in a position where we would take a short. Definitely. Definitely. See how much room we have potentially for this thing to run down. I don't know where it's going to stop, but see if we can get price to pop up here. I'm gonna go sell right there. This is aggressive. I think because price could continue this move up off this one candle. I just think that we're gonna get a price to pull back just a little. There's 80, there's 20, even. Okay. 160. Let's see. 140, 260. Be impatient here. Still being patient. Holding this one a little bit longer than I would like to, but I think we have a chance. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Bad trade. So we're back up to 600 bucks essentially. Fuck. All right. Let's see if we can find a long here then. Ooh, that might have been it. I think that was our chance. All right, so I waited for the move and then I basically boneheadedly took this move instead. I probably should have waited for this thing to reload longs again and then waited for this candle and then taken this trade, which would have been tight because I think this is our resistance right here, but it looks like it's blowing through it, which is great. I just misread that again. Shoot. All right, so now I'm looking for longs, which is good. Now let's see what we get here. Let's see if we can get ourselves a pullback on this next candle and get back on track. Because that was annoying. Should have went. I was kind of thinking we would get price to be done with this upward move and then we get a push back down to here. But price said, nah, we're going to go higher. We're going to erase whatever happened over here, all this, because that's obnoxious, which cool. I'm with that. Let's see if we can get price to pull back here. We'll go long. Okay, there it is. Going long right there. Let's see if my entry was early or just spot on. Oh, 280, 320. Waiting. There we go. 700, 780, 800. I think we'll take 680 on that one. Boom. We're back to where we were before and a little higher. So we're back up to 1,200, up 1,200 bucks. So that trade worked out for us. I probably could have held a second longer and damn, we would have made more money. Let's go long again right here. Right there. Hello. Okay. Oh, of course, we enter and price we would have gotten a way better fill down here. Am I going to give all this back? I don't think so. Be patient. Come on, zip up for me. There we go. Okay. Oh, I still like this long position. I just think we're gonna get a little stuttering of price here. Come on, get going. New candle coming. Down 100, up 80, there we go. All right, we'll take a quick out on that one. Price didn't do what I thought it would do, so we're up 1,300 for the day so far, which is good. So let's be a little more diligent. It's fine. Looks like this. All right, be patient here. So bad trade right here. I misread this. Read this correctly, or was it this one? One of these two. I read one of these correctly, and then was it this one? One of these two. I can't remember. This one I was right. This one I think I sat out. And this one we traded decently. Okay, let's see what Price wants to do now. So we're pretty close to where Price was chopping before, as it was like right there and like right there. This is kind of that region it was chopping in. So a really nice movement of Price so far. So let's see what we want to get here. Looks like the markets are reversing up quite nicely, which is good. Okay. We'll see what we want to do next. I don't, sometimes, our trades can go against us, and I held this one a little bit longer than I should have. Should have admitted defeat on this one. So getting out of trades early enough, or at least preserving your account, is huge, because you are going to be wrong. Like, to me, holding on to trades, the reason, oh, that was close. Let's move that. Sorry about that. The reason I don't like holding on to trades is because it's one of those things where you think you're always right. And the market is basically telling you, like, bro, no, you're not, girl, bro, whatever. Like, you're not right on this one. You're wrong. And holding on to trades is just trying to hold it out or wait it out to see if you're going to be correct. And a lot of times it just ends up making the situation worse. Even if eventually you are correct, your analysis was like completely wrong. Thanks, Brendan. Yep, up $1,300. So we're just chilling right now, just kind of waiting to see what can happen here. So let's see. Looking to kind of want another long right here. I think price has said its piece as far as going down. So I want to go long here and try to make about 200 bucks and close this eval out. But I am seeing that this right here is a nice little support, or resistance rather. So let's see if we can get price to really pull back for us. Okay. I think that's all we're going to get. Not going to be the trade. Maybe not. Let's see. If price really pulls back, then I'll accept a long. I thought we'd have one more push down first, and then we go up. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna go long right there. This is dangerous, but I think I'm probably wrong. Let's see. I thought I'd be right on this one. 40. I thought we'd get price to snap back up. It's gonna be tight. Come on. This was a really aggressive trade. All right. Minus 280 on that one. I'm gonna go short right there. Okay. Oh man, am I gonna get chopped out of this thing both ways? Damn. I think my analysis is right here. Price sellers step in, push price back down. Price pops up here, fine. I'm early. I'll accept that. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Wow. I still have a chance to be right on this one. Man, price is really giving me some fits. Okay. Close that one out. All right, I think I traded that one. Yeah, we traded our account back down 500 bucks. That's really obnoxious. So we shouldn't have done that. That sucks. That was bad. That was really bad. I wanted to make up for that one I lost, and I didn't really realize I was trying to do that. Well, we were wrong twice. Thought we'd go long right, or thought we'd go long right here. We didn't. Thought we'd go short right here. We didn't. And so this looks like the move right here that we're trying to get after. Just missed it. That happens. So we got to make another 700 bucks again, which sucks because we were already up. We were so close. That's fine. We don't trade to finish lines. We trade good trades. And so sometimes you're going to be close and you're going to miss a trade. We can't let that phase us and allow us to not take smart moves here. All right, so I'm seeing price really have a hard time holding above this level here. If this candle can hold above, then I'm cool with that. If it can't, then it looks like we have ourselves a nice little resistance and we can play off of that pretty good. Let's see. Was price coming down? I could see price doing the same thing it did last time. So this candle really, that one got me good. This one we had a chance. Like I had a chance to close out negative 100 bucks, and I just didn't. We were even at one point. Like we had a chance. This one right here, we're gonna see because I would like to see price probably get up above this first and then pull back, maybe into this, and then we can go. I would like to see that. But that's not what I'm looking for right now. That's not what I'm going to get at least. So let's see. Okay. Okay, now we're really chopping between these levels here. Man, I can't believe I got chopped out of 2 trades in a row, like back to back. Um, fuck. That was so dumb. I had a chance to not do that, and I did it anyway. So dumb. 2 candles in a row makes sense. All right. Remember, this is that level I'm concerning myself with because I think price, if it can get above it and hold, we've got a chance to get a pullback and then go long off of this. But if it can't, excuse me, geez, if it can't, then we can't take that trade. All right, so there's price, failed again. Let's level up. I'll say that looked like it could have been something, but this is the take profit. It's 5 points away from here. It's not bad, but yeah, this is kind of what I thought we would get. So sellers in this range right here. I mean, well, anytime there's a wick, there are sellers. So this to like right here seems to be where sellers are comfy. Buyers are buying anything really like here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, did I? Let's do this. Buyers are willing to buy anything kind of in here. So this is our no man's land, but this is like sell zone, buy zone. Let's see if we can get more buyers to overpower and get out of this. Because if we can, that's great. We can get ourselves a really nice trade coming off of this resistance right there, roughly. But if we can't, then we can't. We have to wait for that thing to break. So let's put our little lines back on the chart and we'll wait. Long potentially, boom, but we'll see. We're going to keep making these like slightly higher wicks each time. That's going to be really annoying. That's going to be really annoying. Okay. Got to sit here and we just got to be patient, unfortunately. Sit here and just wait. Wait for price. Wait for anything. Wait for more than what we're getting so far. So we're still up 700 bucks on the day. We're up 1,300. Gave back 2 in a row. Oof. Oof. 2 in a row is ugly. Really ugly. I've kind of seen price bounce here twice now. Not kind of, it has. right there. I'm not calling this any sort of support, but price has reacted at this spot, this 31 or this 311 spot a lot. So let's see, seller sell tag, okay, buyer step in. See if we can get a little low here, or if we're gonna go price get higher. I really don't care which way price goes. I'm not partial either way. Looks like that was a chance to go short up there, and maybe we can break through here and trade down to here. But buyers have been stepping in. I would like to see price get higher. If we're gonna play at that level, I want 3 points. I want to hold higher than this right here, and then I want it to go. That's what I want to see. But if we don't get it, we don't get it. So just wait and be patient, I guess. Okay, we're close. That level is strong as hell. I don't know what it is about it, but a 318 level is strong. I'm wondering if my VWAP is that level. No, it's way down there. Okay, maybe we have a break. We don't. Man, whew, this is ugly. All right, so now at a certain point, we're not there yet, but at a certain point, probably in the next 45 minutes to an hour, we're gonna get price to really slow down and maybe just smooth out a little bit because we're gonna get ready for the Fed, meeting, whatever that, or Fed rates. So HO's at 9, it's pretty good. So we'll see price eventually slow down here. We're not there yet though. We have a lot of action. This is a huge consolidation that isn't going to stand very long, right? Price is in here. If we look at our 5-minute chart, zoom way out for a second. Let's just get out of that for a second. Let's take everything off the chart. Like this. Okay. Listen, we're gonna go longer right here. This is kind of what I see. It looks, this is really ugly. Buyers down here, sellers up here. I can see price we're rolling back up, but it could be a minute. Let's see. I don't really have anything that tells me that level of support is gonna be broken or breached or whatever. Even though it's only 3 points, it doesn't feel like price is really trying to. We've done the whole we've done just about everything we could with this price. So if it can't break, famous last words, then it looks like we're gonna go for shorts, but we'll see. Okay, price riding inside of our channel, fine. All right. Man. I'm comfy with where price is right here because I know it's going to break out. Right? We're not really doing price discovery right now. This was price discovery. This was really even price discovery. This is consolidation, which is amazing. We want consolidation because then we're going to get a nice break. Problem is that it's taking too long, or taking longer than I'd like it to. And so I'd like to go long here. That'd be sick. But we're just not seeing anything right now. So we're going to wait and be patient and see if we can get some of these trades. But if you're new around here, make sure you guys like the live stream, subscribe if you can, if you haven't already. Doing this daily. We're going to add some options in here. It might look a little different for a little bit just because we got to make sure we get the timing up and everything because we're probably not going to be entering any trades in the morning. We'll be exiting trades more or less. And so we'll keep an eye on that. But really good day today, 80% with a, do we have a break right there? 80% with $2,300 of profit. So really good start to our swing trading, session. We'll see how that fares over time. Okay, so maybe we have a break. We have a new mark made, which is good. Okay, so that's good. I don't know where price thinks it's going to go, but I'm very happy to see that it's trying to get above this. So that's good. So now what we're going to do is wait and see where price wants to take us. Okay, good, not good, better. Okay, better. Wait for a pullback here. We're going to go long. Wow. Did you guys see how bad my fill was there? Up 80. Oh my gosh, my fill was so bad. Okay, we're even to up. I'm not excited about this one. My entry was my fill was so bad that I don't know. If I get up, I'm probably gonna get out of this trade. I don't know. I just don't know. I have no feel for this thing because it's moving so fast. Okay, up 400 bucks still. All right. Wow. Wow. This is okay. Okay. Spread is half a point. ATR is at 6, 7. Ugh. Okay, so the consolidation that I thought was coming in an hour might just be here right now. Okay, well, there's that. So this is nuts. Okay, maybe we have a short right here. Wow. It kind of felt like this could have been loading. It just took a while. I don't know. But we're going to see what this candle does because we have a lot of buyers down here at this 303 level. Looks like they stepped in a little bit higher. So a lot of value right here. Price gets down this high. It's a lot of value right there. Let's see if we can get price to push up here and maybe we go short. Nope. Let's let this play ride itself out and then we'll call it a day because this is really, really, really weird. Man, I can't believe my fill was, I think I was $80 off. I entered that trade, I think down 80. That was unbelievable. Okay. Let's see what this move wants to give us, if anything. And if it doesn't give us anything, then we'll call it. We'll call it. We'll see. We shall see because dang, man. Mm, all right, let's see. Potential short. Again, that 302 level looks really strong. Let's see if we can get a little reverse up here. Let's go sell right there. Solid fill. 120, 100. Man, down 100. Okay, that's no fun. Down 60, down 40, even. Okay. I mean, just what are we doing? All right, too much chop for this to continue on. 11 o'clock is going to be our stop time usually anyway. I kind of think that we're going to have price. I thought we'd get more of this consolidation to happen in an hour, and it looks like we're just going to have just massive blows back and forth until we get to see what Powell does, and then we'll go from there. So profitable day to day, but oof, last couple trades really knocked it out of us. So we had a chance to be up. we could have paused right there, probably should have, but we were so close. Um, and then we ended up, giving back a little bit of those monies. So anyway, we'll call it a day for today. Really good. Also really profitable on our swing trades as well. So we'll keep mining on that, but we'll go from there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably have a lot of action based on what the Fed decides to do today. So happy to see that, or happy to eventually see that, and we'll go from there. All right. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Peace.